Just saying, I'm only going to do this one in the series, because this episode has a ton of problems. Also, I get that Lincoln wearing a leprechaun hat relates to luck, but with this title, a viewer might mistake this with a St. Patrick's Day episode. I wonder what comic shows an advert that gives you a chance to win $10,000. Also, a cereal that is about nuts, but doesn't have any nuts. This must be a discount Apple Jacks. Who the placed a baby bottle on top of the fridge? Lincoln made one move that denies weight, low chance of success, and Lily could be hurt in the process. 3 sins in a row!
I know what you're thinking. Lincoln, why are you trying to get out of all your sister's activities?
I wasn't thinking that. I was actually thinking of that stunt you pulled off seconds ago. Obvious heads taken by the character pictures is obvious.
Once in a while, a guy just needs some time to himself.
Based on the number of sisters you have, I wouldn't count on that.
Hey, Lincoln, you're coming to my softball game today, right?
Dang it. Should have done a head count.
At one time, you could have done a head count.
Sorry, Lynn. I just can't do it today.
Sure you won't reconsider?
Oh, let me sin this hard. First off, because Lynn is tapping her bat like that, Lincoln had to go to her softball game. Secondly, because Lynn threatened Lincoln like that, Lincoln should have shouted or tell anyone about it. Third, even being threatened, Lincoln should have known that Lynn wouldn't actually hit him, especially since he's at the top of the stairs. Fourth, even if Lynn actually hit Lincoln, then Lincoln would get hurt real bad and Lynn would have been in trouble. And fifth, there is so many things I can talk about this one moment being stupid and can be easily avoided that I'd rather add 10 sins and another one to make 15 for this one instant. Lazy drawing of a baseball crowd is lazy. Show still SpongeBob's Now That We're Men song and turn it into a baseball tune.
Loud is performing her signature good luck rituals. You believe there's anything to these kinds of superstitions? Looks like the softball gods did not love that Cossack dance.
Commentary man talks about luck before we get to know about it, which means the entire bad luck bullshit might have been this guy's fault.
Stay back! You're bad luck!
This episode exists because Lynn thinks that Lincoln is bad luck because he was there. And let me remind you who was the one that wanted Lincoln there in the first place.
My team's been dominating all season. Then the one time you show up, we lose.
There are a lot of reasons why you lost that game. The opposing team was better. You might wasn't feeling good today. So many reasons, but Lynn wants to blame Lincoln.
I have to make things right with the softball gods.
Softball gods. Also, Lynn believing in softball gods. The next day, Lincoln is still eating nuts that isn't nuts and reading the same comic as yesterday.
Lincoln! Are you coming to my charity fashion show?
Wasn't your fashion show yesterday? In the first scene, Lenny said,
And after that, you're all coming to my charity fashion show, right?
And based on how Lincoln is eating cereal indicates that it's the next day. So what gives?
He's bad luck.
Oh, come on, Lynn. That is absolutely true.
Oh boy, here's more stupid stuff that's going to happen. Because Lincoln wants to spend more time on his own, he would have everyone believe that he's really bad luck. And this episode depends on this more than ever. Lynn and Lenny didn't notice Lincoln whispering at nothing when he's actually whispering at us. Lana ties up Lincoln for no apparent reason. For some reason, Lola has stupid big hair.
Oh, Lily, I sure would like to come to your playdate, but I'd hate for my bad luck to cause a boo-boo.
Lily understands that.
Aw, there's no such thing as bad luck. There's only science.
Finally, some f***ing sense in this episode. Lincoln is a dick to Laurie's golf set just to prove a point.
I retract my earlier statement. Back, ye cursed wretch!
Lisa, an incredibly smart 4-year-old with a Nobel Prize award, gets fooled by Lincoln's bad luck bullshit. Lincoln being alone doing his stuff montage.
I gotta say, being bad luck turned out to be pretty good.
Tell that to yourself in a few seconds from now.
I've got a big presentation and your mother's got back-to-back root canal patients. We can't risk your bad luck spreading to us.
Even the parents believe in bad luck? How stupid is this family?
I wish you could come, but with your bad luck, who knows what could go wrong.
The movie could sell out! I could get stuck behind some lady with a beehive!
Seriously, in order for this episode to work, everyone has to think that luck is true, and everyone has to keep believing in luck.
Don't worry, I'll tell you how the movie ends.
Spoiling! The exact same montage, only Lincoln is now bored.
Sorry, Lincoln, but you can't sleep here tonight. We just can't risk it.
This takes it too far. I mean, at this point, if they don't want Lincoln's bad luck, they would have kicked him out of the house. They actually kicked Lincoln out of the house! That's not just bad parenting, that's being abusive.
Ooh, gosh, sorry, son, not you. Someone could get attacked by a shark.
Or stung by a jellyfish. If that happens, I call peeing on the wound!
Lana being dirty and disgusting.
I guess I brought this on myself.
Mostly true, but if you just said no to going to Lynn's softball game, none of this would have happened. In fact, if anything but we see in this episode happened, this episode wouldn't happen.
If you're not bad luck, then how come after I banned you, my team won our doubleheader and now we're going to the playoffs?
Stupid excuse ever. Also, let me remind you once again, because you invited him, you lost that game. So it's your fault for this to begin with.
Sorry, buddy. We'll right. Step farther away from the house.
I am just shocked that this family abandoned Lincoln so much. I'm surprised child support services didn't show up in this episode.
What's with that squirrel today? His choreography is so dated.
Says someone who has a dab gif. Also, only Lola noticed something strange about the mascot, which shouldn't be possible.
My plan is simple. I watch the game in disguise, and when the squirrels win, everyone will see I'm not bad luck.
This plan can only backfire if Lynn loses this game, which the odds are much more than the odds of this episode's plot development. Transition card with channel product placement and the name of the series. Unsurprised the SpongeBob narrator didn't say anything in this scene. The team is doing so much stupid things, and I don't think luck has to do with any of it. The ball hit Lynn flying, spinning around, and lose her shoes and socks. So much bullshit.
But with the luck she's been having today, the squirrels are looking a whole lot like roadkill.
Way harsh, dude!
Said someone who was a lot more harsh on her brother.
Lynn's right. I am bad luck.
This episode became so stupid on the luck thing. Lincoln is thinking himself that he might be bad luck. What is bad luck is this episode's existence. Well, good f***ing luck is that. Or rather, how the writers made it.
I'm not bad luck.
Oh my gosh, you're right! Wow, Lincoln, I'm really sorry.
You should be more than sorry. You threatened him for coming that made this bad luck nonsense in the first place. At least the family believes that Lincoln isn't bad luck, but only when he's in a squirrel costume, which is really stupid. I mean, what if he gets heat stroke there? If this wasn't a cartoon and the fact that I'm in England and not where the Loud House takes place in, I would personally call up the police and tell them about the amount of child abuse Lincoln has in this episode. That's how bad the Loud family are in this episode.